Hello class, and welcome to our video on finding sources for our poetry explication essay number 2. Now, our last video, we went to the library databases to explore the Literature Resource Center and the various Gale literature options. Those are options for you as well for this paper. But when you're choosing your poem, right, as I suggested, these 3 websites are the most helpful. And then once you've chosen your poem, not only can you find secondary sources from these websites, but you can also go to the library databases, which is always a wonderful place to find reliable sources. So first off, right, our first one, famouspoetsandpoems.com, top 50 poems, right? If you're not sure which poem you want to pick, start with the top 50. And notice, obviously, you click on the poem and you click on the poet, and now you have a document that you could use as a secondary source, a biographical document on the poet. Just like for the last essay, you had Chopin's biography document from katechopin.org. So let's just start with the most popular poem. Let's say you chose Phenomenal Woman, right? You've got the poem there. You could cite it as a document from a website. You can also, right, use the Maya Angelou document, right? Hit continue. So now you have a biography document that you can use, right? When you choose your author, you can Google their name to see if they have a website like you did with Kate Chopin. And you have all sorts of documents available from the poet's website as well. So first off, start by picking your poem here. And then again, right, you have the biographical document on the poet from famouspoetsandpoems.com. You have the possibility of searching their own website, right? If you don't want to choose one of the top 50 poems, notice how all these poems are sorted by theme, by popularity, by nationality, race, gender, right? Let's click on thematic poems. Look at all these options. Pick something that you want to write about. Pick a theme that you want to write about. Dark poems, daughter poems. Hey, let's call it what it is, right? Sex poems, right? So again, sad poems, happy poems, heaven poems. So I love how this website organizes it for you. So first choose your poem, then you've got your biographical document, then you could Google your author's name for a possible, see if they have a website, and then check out poets.org, which has also possible sources of poems, poets, poem a day, additional documents, right? And poetryfoundation.org is much like poets.org and famouspoemsandpoets.com, right? You could search by poem or poet. You can read through some of the documents throughout. And again, if you choose a poem where there is an audio version of it online, whether it's a YouTube video, try to, of the author reading their poem, try to listen to that. Because again, when you're analyzing poetry, punctuation tells us when to pause, when to stop, when to speed up, if you would, right? Dashes, when to exclaim, when to question. So think about when you're reading a poem out loud, who better to hear it read by than the author themselves? And most of the famous poems, right, from famouspoetsandpoems.com, after you choose the poem and the author's name, right, then maybe do a search, right? Maya Angelou reading her poem, Phenomenal Woman. Let's see here. There we go. Let's end this video by listening to it. It's a beautiful poem. Oh, okay. So this is Love Liberates. Uh, so, okay. And again, that's a helpful video too. If you want to cite from videos, that's fine. They are considered reliable sources if they come from reputable websites. And again, this is learning on the fly here. So although I wanted to play the video of her reading Phenomenal Woman, again, you got a nice interview with Maya Angelou, and you can use videos as sources. Just instead of citing by paragraph number, right? You cite the title of the video, the website you got it from, and then in text, instead of paragraph number, you'll cite by time signature, right? 31 seconds, 1 minute, 21 seconds, something like that. So hopefully everybody gets the gist of how to find a poem, how to find sources on the poet, and all that good stuff. So if you have any questions, feel free to call me. Again, as you know, my phone is on weekdays. Happy to have a chat with you. And everybody that's been calling or stopping into the office hours, I feel as though having that direct contact is really helpful and allows you an opportunity to get some one-on-one time with me. So please feel free to call, to FaceTime, to visit during office hours. I hope you're feeling more confident about this essay and about getting your poem and your sources. That was the purpose of this video. And if not, and you have any questions, just get in touch. Thanks for watching and listening. And until next time.